Hello, 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 everybody. It's Friday. TGIF. Oh, and what a Friday it is. Oh, my goodness. It's been a busy day for me at work. I work at a couple of schools, and so both schools were having big events on the same day and almost pretty much the same time. So I was at one school in the morning and they had their STEAM activities. It was so cute. They were having so much fun doing like this hula hoop one, and then they were doing this cookie face roll thing and balloon toss. They had a ball. And then so after lunch, then I went to my other school and they were doing a color run. So basically, I don't know if you've seen like on internet or whatever, where people are, I guess, like running like a 5K or what have you, and they get powder, like colored powder, thrown at them through each, section or whatever. So these kids were throwing the colored powder at each other, going through this obstacle course. They were having a ball, but of course that powder was everywhere. I mean, literally, I'm just like, oh, powder, powder, powder. I was like, I made sure I had my hat on and stuff, but still, it's like I have powder in my ears. I could just, you can feel it on, but, they were having a wonderful time. They had food trucks and jumpers, and it was just like a lollapalooza of activities today. So it's been very busy. I'm a little bit tired. I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna have to keep this hat on right now because I'm gonna take my shower and everything after this, get all this color power out of my ears, all that stuff. But it was a lot of fun, lots of fun. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And let me check my sound real quick to make sure that you all can hear moi and see me. Let's see here. After this, get all this color. All right, so good. We're Gucci. All right. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kathy Michelle, and I coach entrepreneurs on how they combine their skills that they already have with some savvy business skills to create additional streams of income. And so, one of the streams of incomes that I have is selling my books on Amazon as a self-published author. And so, all this week, I've been going over pretty much excuses that I used to have for myself of why, I wasn't going to become an author. So day one, let me go back and check my notes. What was day one? Day one, I had talked about not having anything written, so I talked about how you can have low content or no content books, and I have both, and they sell. That's what we talked about on the first day. And the second day we talked about, I was like, I don't know where to get photos from to put in the book. I talked about how you can go get royalty-free pictures to put in there. And the third day, I talked about the book covers and how you need to have an eye-catching book cover, and you can change a book cover whenever you want. I was telling you how I changed mine like 4 times because I just, wanted to get the exact one that I thought would be, a good cover. And then the next day, I talked about the technology. It's very little technology when it comes to self-publishing. It's just a couple of platforms. And in the class, I give you the tutorial, how to do each step of the way. I share my screens and walk you through it. And so today's topic is, this is the biggie, okay? This is the one that really, really stopped me from self-publishing my first book. I think I held on to the book for about a year and a half, because I just didn't think anyone was going to buy my book. Straight up. I was just like, why should I publish this book? And I don't know if anybody's interested in it. I don't want to be embarrassed if no one buys my book, that kind of thing. Excuses, self-sabotaging thinking, that's not true. Not true, not true, okay? And here's why. Because the thing is, you have to stop underestimating your expertise. Yes, we're all an expert in something, no matter what kind of job you have, or whether you have no job or, limited experience, you still have an expertise in something, even if you're like a teenager or something. There's something that you are better at than other people, okay? And that's something that we just, don't really recognize about ourselves because we're so hard on ourselves, just, like, picking ourselves apart, like, oh, no, I'm not good enough, not good enough, okay? But if you have this value, then you can monetize it, okay? So you all have something of value to say or to share with the world, and you can monetize it by putting it into your own book and selling it, okay? So there's always going to be someone who's looking for information, okay? I'm one of those people. I'm always looking something up on the internet. I'm always learning something new because, that's just the kind of person I like to challenge myself a little bit to learn something new. If I don't know how to do a certain kind of animation on a PowerPoint or something I got to present, then I will take the time to either Google a tutorial or something, look at a YouTube video, something like that, to show me how to do it. Like a month ago, when the water pressure, had been like super low, in my bathroom shower, and I'm just like, oh, I need to call the landlord and report it and stuff, but I just never got around to it. And I was just like, let me just take the little wrench and unscrew it and see what's going on. And sure enough, there was just pieces of plastic just clogging it up that needed to get through, okay? It's just, sometimes there's things that just get backed up in there that was just, I was like, oh, this is what's been giving me, low water pressure. Done, okay? So don't underestimate yourself. You know something, you're an expert at something, and it's okay to share it with the world. And matter of fact, here's the thing. If you put out a book, who's going to know it doesn't sell? It's going to sell. Just trust me. You put a book out, somebody's going to buy it. But no one's looking at your Amazon account but you, okay? So you know how many books have sold, but the world doesn't. So it doesn't say, 50 books sold or 10 books. It doesn't show that, okay? The only thing it's going to show is the feedback kind of thing, if it has feedback from someone who bought it. I can't remember the last time I put some feedback on a product that I bought on Amazon. I think maybe once. It's just something that I don't know, either I didn't like or, but most people don't put any feedback on anything they buy on Amazon, just plain and simple, okay? So don't trip, because only you can see your account. So whether you sell one book a month or one book a week or whatever, only you know that, okay? But your books will sell. I'm telling you, no matter what you write, somebody out there is looking for your information that and they've been waiting for you to share it with them, okay? And a lot of times we underestimate ourselves and, everything. I know I underestimated myself in my job, like the job I have now. I totally underestimated myself. 4 years when I applied for the position, the out of classroom position, I was like, wow, I don't know if I'm smart enough to be out of the classroom. You see the other people walking around and you think they're just, so intelligent. No, I can never do that. And I underestimated myself. So I'm like, wow, okay, 4 years later, and I'm still going strong and I'm doing a darn good job, So just think about how you are thinking and stop self-sabotaging the things you do, whether it's writing a book or whether it's buying property. The first time I ever bought a home, that was like, gosh, in my 20s. Yeah, when I was in my 20s, I was scared to death. But I went on and did it, and it was the best thing in the world. So it's like every time I was scared to do something, but did it anyway, it always had a positive outcome. I kid you not. Like I said, with job, career, just you name it, taking trips, a shift in, lifestyle, kind of thing. Just go for it. Stop thinking that it's not going to work out. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you think it's going to fail, then it's going to fail. Okay. So your book is something that people are looking for, because people are, like I said, are always looking for information. They're always looking to learn something. Okay. So a lot of books are self-help. People are always looking for unique gifts. People still give books for gifts. I mean, look at Michelle Obama's book. It's like off the charts. So many people either buying the actual, hard book or doing the audio, what have you. People are looking to find ways to be more efficient, like organizing or, helping them understand something on a computer, whatever it is. People are still always willing to look and buy things that's going to benefit them, okay? So if your book is giving people information or giving people something that's going to benefit them or as a gift to someone else, benefit them, then people will buy it. People want to feel good and validated. So sometimes people will just buy a diary, an affirmation journal. It's just so many different things that you can create as your book, self-publish it, and people are going to buy it, plain and simple. Okay. And then that's your legacy. It's like, lately, since the rapper Nipsey Hussle passed, a lot of people are like, oh, his legacy, he's leaving behind this legacy for his family, the legacy for the people of the community. Your book is part of your legacy, okay? The royalties don't stop if you pass, okay? The royalty checks will keep coming, okay? And that's being passed on to your kids or your family or whoever's in charge of your bank account, basically, because it's going directly into your bank account. Okay. So people who have passed away, I don't know, like say Maya Angelou. Okay. That was a legacy. All her royalties are going to her family. Okay. So your book is not about, making income right now. This is about years to come. So unless Amazon suddenly, shuts down or something, but there's always going to be something to replace it. But the book is still tangible, okay? The book is, once it's published, it's done, okay? You don't even have to have a copyright when you do your books. It's once you publish, it's done. It's already copyrighted because it's public, okay? It's self-published, okay? So just think about how many authors that people are still picking up their book, and it's 10 years later, 15 years later, 30 years later. I heard they were trying to do a movie on, I think it was Iceberg Slim or whatever, the pimp, the pimp story. It's like, okay, this pimp wrote a book, several books, okay? That was decades ago. But that book lives on. Those royalties keep going. Turns into movies. People, trying to, portray his life and see. All those checks are going to his family. Okay, so this book is, it's much more than you. Okay, let me make additional streams of income right now. I mean, in fact, it's crazy, but I didn't write any of my books to make money. That was never my initial reason for becoming a self-published author. It was just something that I wanted to get out of me. I knew I had some books in my head and I wanted to release them. And it was kind of like that validation thing. I just wanted to validate myself and affirm that I could do what I said I wanted to do, which was to publish a book, okay? So I had really not even a clue about, money, royalties. I didn't know how that stuff worked. It was just about, I wanted my legacy, part of my legacy, would be that I became became an author, whether self-published or traditional. I wanted my legacy to be that Kathy Michelle is an author, okay? And that's passed down. So really, and I'm not even one to even, I rarely promote my books. Like I said, for me, it wasn't about money. Even though I make money each month on the royalties from my books, it wasn't about that. It was more like an extension of myself, you know? It's just like, hey, this is a part of me. It's not all of me, but this is a side of me that some of you guys don't know about. I would say probably 50% of my family and friends don't even know I'm an author. I'm so so serious, because I don't go around like shouting from the rooftops, hey, I'm an author, buy my book, that kind of thing. That's just me. Okay. Not saying that that's not, something that you don't have to do, but for me, I promote my book maybe once or twice a year, really. And like recently I promoted my book. Oh, it was the beginning of March. I was like, okay, March, it's a good time to do, I was doing a March motivation with the entrepreneurs in my Facebook group, Side Hustle Circle. And I was like, okay, I'm going to motivate, myself and promote my books for this month. And it wasn't even a month. It was just one day. Okay. So I was like, okay, I am going to share the 4 books that I have on Amazon. And all I did was post it on my Facebook page here. I posted in my Facebook group, and I posted on my personal Facebook page. So I posted there, and I think a few other groups that I'm in, like, Black entrepreneurs, just a few other groups. But it was just one day and one post, and I just posted to like 3 or 4 different, maybe 5 different places on Facebook. That's it. That's all I did. Just from doing that one day on Facebook, I sold 5 books. From that, okay? And I didn't pay an ad for that. It was just a post, just like you post saying, hey, good morning, everybody, or, happy Friday, or, happy Easter. I posted that, hey, you guys, I'm doing a March motivation. My books are on Amazon. Bam. These are my books on Amazon with the link for them people to click and buy. Sold 5 books just from doing that one day. So I'm just saying, okay, if you are looking to make an additional stream of income, then why not? Once you create that book, like I was saying, it's done. I wrote the first book 3 years ago. No, 4. This is 2019. I wrote the book 5 years ago, published it in 2016. I mean, and it's still making money. The other book I published, last year. The last 2 I published, I think about 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 or 3 months ago. And it's done, Now, if I want to go back and fix and change stuff, like one of them, I'm changing the book cover because I just want to update it because I just feel like it needs a new book cover. But, when they say, hey, make money in your sleep, yeah, I wake up and I check my Amazon account. Sometimes I'll just do it, hey, I'm on Amazon shopping. Let me go on and check my, my book royalties account. And I'm like, oh, okay, 2 people bought my book today. Oh, that's cool. Let me see where they bought it from. Oh, somebody in Europe bought it, and somebody in the USA bought it, and somebody in China bought it. Because it tells you what country bought your book. And it's like, oh, and it goes straight into one of my savings accounts, and for me, because I'm not really trying to, like I said, promote my books like that. The money just sits there. I just leave it there. Hey, Skylar, I just leave it there to sit, So then, after like 4 years of, I'm just leaving that money. That's like your little nest egg that you don't even have to even think about. Okay, I got about, it's like $300 in there now. Okay, I might use that money to go do the. It's just an additional stream of income for whatever you need it for. Okay, so if it's going to pay your bills that month, why not? Okay, if you can sell, let's say 5 books in 1 month, you just paid your cable bill or whatever. I don't know how much people's bills are these days. You just paid one of your light bills, okay, or your gas bill. What's wrong with that? So, I say all that to say, okay, if you are ready to become a self-published author, okay, you have about 48 hours, okay, to sign up for the class that starts on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at $35. The description is there. The link is there to click. The $35 price will go up. It's a spring break price because I'm on spring break, y'all, starting today. So I did a spring break price. Okay. So once that group, finishes and everything, then, I'll see about opening up another session somewhere down the line. But like I said, it won't be for $35. So if you want to start this weekend getting your book done so you can have it on Amazon by the end of this month and start seeing how, okay, someone's bought my book. The self-sabotaging was wrong. Okay, I underestimated myself. People want a book about this, or people want a book about that. Okay, sign up for the class. Okay, and if there's any questions, if you're watching the replay, put it into the comments box. I will come back and answer any questions that come up in the comment box. And I want to wish everybody a happy Friday. Yeah. Anybody in LA Unified that's on spring break? Yeah. We're on spring break. Yeah. Okay. So I will see you guys on Sunday if you sign up for the class. And remember the bonus, the next 5 people, well, actually now it's the next 3. So 2 spots are taken. So the next 3 people that sign up for the course will get a free book cover, okay? Because I like making book covers now. I'm addicted to it, So I'll make the book cover for you, whether you use it or not. It's up to you. I just want to help you out a little bit. There are 3 spots left if you want to get that bonus of a book cover, all right? So don't self-sabotage. Get yourself ready. You ready? What's the saying? The key to success is to start before you're ready. Okay? So you're ready now. I'll talk to you guys later. See you on Sunday.